So, a few days ago, Our Excellency the President paid a visit to the former President Uhuru Kenyatta. And there were questions like, what exactly are these two discussing? So, there's this article on the newspaper, The Star, that really give us, or rather is giving us some insights of what could have really happened or what really conspired between the two head of state, or rather the former president and the current president. And there were speculations that some sort of handshake was happening. Of course, this seems to be true, and we really could be expecting to see some great comeback in the government. Some people, like some of the individuals we see here that could be joining the government, is one of our very capable CS during the time of President Kenyatta, Mutahi Kagwe. It seems Mutahi Kagwe could be joining the pack of the CSs or the PSs in the government. Then you have someone else here, the brother to Uhuru Kenyatta, that is Muhoho Kenyatta. And then we have the former governor, Ruto. Then we have Nixon Koech, and we also have Karanja Kibicho. These are very close allies of the president, the former president Uhuru Kenyatta. So it's the speculations are the hear and say that these guys could be coming back to government as some benefits that it could be derived from now the handshake between the two. But someone who is so peculiar here is Muhoho Kenyatta, the brother to Uhuru Kenyatta, who is currently holding an office in East Africa body of business, I think. And this guy has been under the water, or rather is not a very conspicuous when it comes to politics. But it's alleged that he could be joining the government on a CS capacity. And both Muhoho Kenyatta and Mutahi Kagwe, they are expected to hold a very prime cabinet position, which is currently is vacant because it's being held by Musalia Mudavadi on an acting capacity, and that is the interior CS, which is a very powerful seat. So it could be some very interesting dynamics when we see either Mutahi Kagwe or even Muhoho Kenyatta taking that CS post. So we can see the cards that are being played here by our president. Like right now, the political temperatures had started to rise, and you could see that the president was in loggerheads with the church leaders, and then there was a Gen Z protest. There's been a lot of things happening, and the back and forth, and people objecting what the government is doing, and of course the revealing of the scandals, the corruption scandals happening in the government, and then the issue of Gachagua being impeached. Of course, now we had the Mount Kenya community like being against the president Ruto, and Ruto, being the genius he is, he went back to his drawing board and he find it clever to visit the so-called, or the one who is believed to be now the Mount Kenya kingpin, that is the former president Uhuru Kenyatta. And that was a very wise move, if you ask me. And that's why, if they are going to have a handshake and the pact, and then at least this could influence, because we have even seen the Kikuyu community leaders, or rather the Kikuyu Council of Elders, them saying that we should give the government of the day a chance, which means they also were really maybe convinced by the powers that be, or rather the former president Uhuru Kenyatta. So let's see how the events are going to unfold now that the Kenyatta and the Ruto have done some sort of handshake.